Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us. Please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Gemini, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you will recognize it exactly from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who make donations. I appreciate them, so thank you. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know it can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process or you already know the introduction, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share. This being said, thank you again. Let's start with the reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or Planet Venus in the sign of Gemini, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising in the sign of Gemini. Now being the time that you are watching the recording. So, best messages for Gemini, please. And everything that is in their higher good to know now. The Empress can be a sign of Taurus, but the Empress is fertility, abundance, prosperity, divine feminine. She knows who she is. She doesn't doubt a second who she is. She knows that she already has everything that she's in need of, and if not, she can produce that. It's a pregnant woman. She brings everything that she wants, needs into her life through herself. Although it is a very grounded character, she always keeps the connection with the higher realms. Her crown is of stars, so it's like letting through her body, through her own being, letting the energies of the higher realms to come down, go through her feet, deep down in the earth. And this is why the earth, it's when the energy comes back, because everything is both ways. When the energy comes back from the earth through her, the earth is responding to the Empress with such abundance and prosperity, and you will have much more inspiration. You will be much more creative. You will be able to see not one solution, many solutions in a quicker time than usual. So let's see. For Gemini, please. Best messages for Gemini, please. Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Okay, I've got it. The Magician, Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Eight of Swords, and Five of Swords. Five of Swords. At the bottom of the deck you have the Star. So the Star is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it wants to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. The Star, sign of Aquarius. Speaks to us mostly about two things. It's your higher guidance, the guiding star. Let yourself be guided by your guided star in order for you to reach your dreams, to bring your dreams, your hopes into fruition, making dreams come true for yourself. But through this journey, it also can help us bring to the conscious in a very logical way, analytical way, the healing of a deep wound. Maybe this wound has to do with the emotional side of you. Maybe this wound has to do with things that are coming from the bloodline, from your family, things that you were taught by your family, for example, and you took them as being valid without questioning if that way of approaching things or way of thinking resonates with myself or don't. You learn it this way and you applied it without questioning it too much. And in time, it's like some wounds were through this brought to you, and now it's the moment where you become much more conscious about it and you see it from the higher perspective, from the higher guidance, and are able to understand it. It's like looking at a puzzle piece that changed its form, or and you see it clearly and everything starts and makes sense, logical, but through that logic that you find, you can heal this wound. By this healing, through this healing, you can go further towards your dreams, your hopes. The Taurus energy is very strong here. You had at the beginning, when I split the deck, the Empress that I told you it can be the sign of Taurus, and Hierophant is sign of Taurus. So maybe you had to deal with somebody from Taurus. And this character in this deck of cards, I don't like about this character that he's hiding beside this mask, golden mask. He wants to appear somebody else that he is. I think that you had to deal with this character, whoever this character is in your life, and it was like Nine of Swords, not being able to see a solution, how you can come out of this. It's like a massacre, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of thoughts, worries, how can I make it work without being able to see a way out. Sleepless nights, always asking yourself how you can come out of it. You will come out of it. The Hierophant can be union or a relationship, a marriage. It can speak about religion. It can speak about dogma. It can speak about traditions. Maybe it has to do with the traditions of how you were raised, and this made you feel in some of the aspects of your life uncomfortable. You didn't felt like you are fitting in, and it provoked you a lot of worrying. You are coming out of this worrying. But this character, I started with this one, I think that it was a little bit egotistical. Why? Because the Magician has the ability to bring everything into manifestation, but sometimes if we are not careful, we can lose ourselves in the will that is egotistical. I want, I am able to do this because it's mine, and in this kind of way. And I think that this character, because he's hiding over here, it was somebody that Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles, it's speaking to us about being able to learn something through repetition. It's like this character had so the impression that he knows it all and he knows best how you can achieve. He doesn't need to learn anything else more. It speaks also about self-mastery. I think that this character is living under the impression that he's already a master, and because of this stubbornness or because of this delusional impression that he's knowing best and all, he's exactly because of that he's missing one of the lessons that can bring him to self-mastery. And this is what kept you in this Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords, feeling like you have no way out. It's a very low vibration. You tried your best, but whatever you tried, you couldn't find the right solution. It's like the hamster on the hamster wheel who runs and runs and runs in circles, without understanding how is it possible. I'm running here like crazy, all my muscles, it's hurting me, and the picture, the landscape in front of me is the same, it's not changing. And this kept you in this low vibrational energy. But also the Magician has the ability to bring everything into manifestation if we are not, again, careful of what we are thinking, because thoughts are energy. Towards what we are thinking, we are simply adding our own energy towards that thing. If we continuously think that we don't have a way out, we cannot, and so on, we will bring into manifestation situations where we don't have a way out. So please be careful what you are thinking. I think that this Magician plays a double role. One is the aspect of this character that is hiding behind a mask of opulence, of prosperity, of all-knowing, of maybe spirituality. And in another way, the magician is that ability of all of us that we have, and we only have to be in check where do we focus our attention, our thoughts. And through this it's like discipline, self-discipline, becoming much more conscious about where we are focusing our thoughts. And when we see or become conscious that we are giving our energy towards lower vibration, we consciously switch it towards something positive, and we start consciously and focus on the positive, on what we want to create in our life. This is the inspiration that comes through. This is the breakthrough that you are reaching now, so that you are able to come out of it, because you were in this situation for a long time and you tried your best. 5 of Swords and 8 of Swords, but you tried everything. Whatever you tried didn't brought you the desired result, and you changed tactics, but the others changed it also. And you invested a lot, time, energy, money, feelings, maybe all of the above, and whatever you tried didn't reach the outcome that you wanted. Why? Because everybody else, this is you, and everybody else, it's not listening to you. They are not interested in whatever you have to bring to the table. And now it's this inspiration, this epiphany, in which you are simply understand it's a lot of hurt, but you understand, and you're simply asking yourself the question, why am I continuing and stand in this situation where I know that I give it all, I tried my best, and I know that whatever I am investing towards in it, it won't bring me the desired result. So if my gifts, if my input is not being welcomed, is not being cherished, I'm out of here. Because you realize that you are in this situation thinking of I'm taking care of my own dreams, hopes, and through that my garden, and through this garden it will come a moment where I can harvest my harvest. But now you are realizing that you took care the garden of others. Only this pentacle is healthy. All the others are chipped, it's like they are ill. Ill of the greediness, of the infatuation of this character. And now you are realizing that, wait a minute, with my manifestation capacity, I thought that those were my dreams, my hopes. These were our dreams and hopes. But now you realize that it doesn't have to do anything with you, and nobody is interested in what you have to say or what your desires are. And you're simply saying, okay, I'm out of here. And through that, you are able to come out of this energy. But it's that inspiration that comes. Listen to your intuition, because you are being guided. It's like you are being taken by the hand through all the steps in order to become conscious about all the steps, so that you can understand it in a deeper way, in order for you not only to come out of this situation and come out of this very low vibrational situation where you were stuck for a long time, but also heal it. And through this healing, to release yourself from it and really start to manifest what you really want in your life. So let's see. Six of Pentacles, the moment that you are realizing this and starting and really taking care of your dreams and hopes, the balancing starts to come back. It's Six of Pentacles always speaks to me about everything starting to come back into balance, but that already tells me that it was an unbalance here. Somebody gave and gave and gave, and the other party was used only to get, to receive, and sometimes they maybe thought that they are deserving of receiving and not giving anything in return. The lesson of reciprocity is being now learned, not at all easy, very much in a very conflictive way, but conflictive within yourself. But you learn this lesson and you start and are much more careful. Who do you give your time, your energy, your gifts? It's not that you are switching off and you give me this, I give you that. I'm not saying that, but you are much more careful. And if you see that the others are not coming towards yourself and meeting you in the middle of the way, you're simply not letting it come so far as this experience. And through that, balance is being brought back and things start and come back into balance. What's with the Hierophant, please? Tell me more about the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here, please? Hierophant also can be speaking to us about higher self. It's that higher self of yours that is guiding you, as I told you, a lot of guidance in order for you to be able to understand everything, in order for you to be able to come out of this energy. What's with the Hierophant, please? Tell me more about the Hierophant. Ten of Pentacles. Abundance, prosperity. As I told you, it has to do with somebody that wants everything for themselves. Very egotistical. It can speak about family. It can speak about, because mainly it speaks about having that security, stability in order for you to be able to have it for yourself, but also give it to the loved ones, to have everything that you are in need of in order for you to build the life that you want, having the security, stability, being able to offer this to your loved ones, for the little ones, for the children, to be able to grow up in a healthy, harmonious environment. It speaks also about very important life lessons that are now being learned. It speaks to us about inheritance. And with this Magician here, and with not wanting to learn something because he's thinking that he already knows everything. It's a very I'm feeling really sorry for this character, but through this experience that you are having with this character, you learn very important life lessons. And learning them, being able to receive the lesson behind the experience, will allow you to become conscious of this kind of energy, to be able to recognize, wait a minute, I was the only one that was trying in vain because nobody listened to me. And if I'm not cherished here, even if it's my family, I will go towards where I'm being cherished. What's with the magician, please? Tell me more about the magician. I told you here, it's something that has to do with the bloodline. Queen of Swords, and it came out in reverse. Queen of Swords knows best how to take care of herself. She's very logical, she's very analytical, she is fearless when it comes to take care of herself and her loved ones. It came out in reverse. This is telling me that this character, the Hierophant and the Magician, have a lot in common. I see them as being one of the same energy, two separate aspects of the same character. It's very illogical with the Queen of Swords coming in reverse. Unreasonable, illogical. Today you are speaking with them and everything is fine, and tomorrow it's like yesterday it didn't matter, you didn't spoke anything. It's you don't know how to approach this character anymore. And of this very chaotic energy, he's manifesting everything. And it also mixed up, if we are speaking about a relative, mixed up your ability of creating, because you learned it from somebody that was very unreasonable. But you will be able to understand it. You have the guidance in order for you to be able to detach yourself from this energy. And what's important, not only the detachment, but the healing of whatever the result of this behavior of this character had on yourself. But it was not at all easy. This is why you felt like being trapped, feeling like you have no way out. Because when you thought that I'm already there, something changed, and it was from the beginning again, because today was good and tomorrow don't. What's with Eight of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. Why is here the Eight of Swords, please? Mental imprisonment. Maybe this character is in a mental prison. And he knows only that, so he keeps everybody around him in the same environment. I'm not looking for justifications. Eight of Swords, please. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here, please? Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. You have to make the effort in order to raise your frequency, because 8 and 9 of swords are very low vibrational energies, and in all every problem has a solution, but the solution is of a higher frequency. And in order for us to be able to see the solution, we have to raise our vibration to see it. Do things that you are enjoying. Laugh as much as you can, even if you don't have any reason to laugh. Find laughter in everything. Surround yourself with people that really cherish you, that really love you for who you are and not for what they can get from you. Be in the presence of children or pets, because they are from a higher energy. Sing, dance, whatever it makes happy, and try to stand in that feeling of joy and happiness as long as you can. Through these processes, you will raise your vibration and you will see the right solution for yourself. 8 of Swords, please. Tell me more about the 8 of Swords. Why is the 8 of Swords here, please? 10 of Wands. It's a lot of responsibilities. You feel like all the responsibilities are on your shoulders, and it's you cannot anymore, because you took upon yourself much more than what was yours. But always when we take responsibilities of others, or we let them put on ourselves their responsibilities, we are accepting it, even if this acceptance is unconscious or conscious, verbal or non-verbal. But this is a path in life that we are choosing, even if it's harder, because something deep down in us is leading us towards this, because only if we are going to the 10 of Wands, we can reach that integration of the wisdom behind the experience. And when we integrate the wisdom behind it, we also start the releasing process. It's like you knew that it will be hard. Maybe you didn't anticipate how hard it will be, but at one level, at the soul level, you knew, and you accepted this way in order for you to integrate the lesson. Because the moment that you are integrating it, it's not only starting the releasing process, but you know that you are putting an end to that cycle once and for all. You don't come back again to the same cycle. This is learning through repetition. Maybe this character didn't want to learn, and this is why you took it upon yourself. But what's worse, it's already behind you. But it kept you a long time in this feeling of I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities and I don't see any way out of this. What's with the 8 of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the 8 of Pentacles. That lesson, that self-mastery, that it doesn't want to be learned. It's refusal of evolution, of growth, of mastery. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here, please? King of Pentacles. Because he thinks he knows better. King of Pentacles, sign of Earth. Signs of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You had the Empress when I split this deck, and you have the Hierophant, who's the sign of Taurus. So this is the character that refused to learn something, to accept that he didn't knew it better, and with a simple acceptance he could be able to learn it and bring everything into fruition. But it's that egotistical sometimes, because the earth signs know best how to bring into manifestation, and sometimes when the magician, that egotistical energy that brings to fruition can happen, and we have to deal with people that want everything only for themselves. Five of Swords, please. Tell me more about the Five of Swords. King of Swords. King of Swords is has a very strategical mind. He's very intelligent. He tries always to find a solution through diplomatic ways, but that doesn't mean that if he cannot, he won't use the sword that he has. Very intelligent, very analytical, very much in their head, spending a lot of time thinking, analyzing. A lot of people that are in this energy can be people that are involved in the Justice Department, lawyers, judges. The moment that you realize that, wait a minute, why am I continuing and staying in this situation? I'm out of here. Maybe for some of you, you will ask for help to somebody like this, somebody who knows best how to communicate. They know how to put themselves into the light through communication, if this communication is verbal or in writing through contracts. Maybe you are seeking help with this character that is he not only makes a plan, he makes plans and back up to the plans. What's with the Nine of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. And also, this is you. This is you, Gemini. This is you understanding that you tried through diplomatic ways to find a solution and you couldn't. Why? Because you had to deal with somebody that was illogical, unreasonable. And now it's like, okay, I tried my best, I tried whatever I could think of, but now it's time for me to cut everything out. So I'm out of here. What's with the Nine of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. Why is it here? Because you are simply detaching yourself from this energy, and how it was, oh my God, Five of Pentacles. It's feeling like you are not good enough, not worthy of, not deserving of. It's like feeling like being used, and then the door slams into your face and you don't have anything. Maybe this is why you decide to contact somebody in the Justice Department. But the moment that you will be able to come out of this very low vibrational energy, you will understand that this is not you. The way that others looked at you, the way that others described you, has nothing to do with yourself. It's more to do with them. And the moment that you realize it, You are free to release everything and start the healing process. What's with the Seven of Pentacles, please? The moment that you decide that I will take my only pentacle, my only seed, my only hope, and run with it and make my own garden, starting from scratch, having only one, but I know that this is mine and this will lead me towards what I want, not what others want, and poisoned everything that I worked for with their egotistical and low vibrational energy. What's with the Seven of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles. Because you have the inspiration, an idea. This is divinity pouring inspiration within yourself. It's giving you a solution how to come out of this. And you will be much more determined to take action and see it through. Seven of Pentacles, please. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles, please. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Six of Cups. It's a soulmate energy. It's maybe somebody that is coming back into your life, from this life, from your childhood, from your teenage years, or maybe a soul from another life, but it's somebody that steps in and is there for you in order for you to be able to see it as it really is. And it's giving you that needed support system in order for you to thrive, to fight for your own dreams, own hopes, own wishes. Ace of Wands. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here, please? Following your intuition, following your inspiration, following your guidance, with that determination, with that passion, you will be able to go towards new opportunities that will lead you towards abundance, prosperity, maybe a new job, a new proposition, a new association with somebody that really has something to offer, a new job, and so on. And through that, you will be able to go towards your dreams, your hopes, I have so the feeling that at first your dreams and hopes are to get rid of this kind of influence in your life. And through that, it's like becoming independent, having the capacity of choosing for yourself. Choose yourself first of all and make that healing, because afterwards it will be everything much more smoother and easier. And best advice for Gemini at the end of the reading, please. Best advice for Gemini at the end of the reading, please. Star ancestors, follow the voice of your soul. And the star there. So heed the messages coming directly from your soul. The star ancestors is a Native American term for extraterrestrial light beings who are dedicated to the healing and growth of the world. These incredible beings are divine embodiments of love who bring wisdom from the higher realms. Often people feel a sense of connectedness when they look up into the night sky and see the stars. I believe that's because they are remembering their starry connections, and those are what this card represents. The star ancestors is reminding you that you have otherworldly support and that your friends from the stars can help you if you are willing to be helped. They can support you in connecting with and following your soul's deepest calling. There is a deeper purpose to your human journey. Not only were you born on purpose, you were born for a purpose. You were born to be a bright light in the world, and there are supporters out there in the universe sending waves of energy to guide you at this time. Information and inspiration that has been coming your way recently is not new information but memories. Your feelings of being drawn in a particular direction are the answering of an aspect of your soul. You are being drawn towards a road that will not only light up but also help you light up your corner of the world. Continue following the cosmic guidance that is coming your way. You went through a journey to learn something, to integrate something. Maybe you stayed a long time on this journey, but now you really feel, you really hear this calling, this guidance. And through that, with the help of that, you are able to heal from this experience and continue with the inspiration that you are getting towards your own dreams and hopes. So, I hope this helped. Till next time, take care.